this would apply, but the easy answer, just for there, when you go to refinance. And it's unfortunate, but when people go to refinance, their lender doesn't explain to them, hey borrower, just so you know, yeah, you're getting a better interest rate maybe. Oh yeah, exactly.
So they could be, you could be liable for it.
And how many loans there are. And then at foreclosure, the bank can see, in a trustee sale, it wipes out the security interest, the bank takes title to the property, it's an expediter. Well, they're not the ones who filed it. Promissory note is still there.
Okay.
It doesn't change anything in terms of liability for the borrower.
So they can still move forward. And
Yeah. And borrowers don't understand. That's okay. So what this means is if a lender decides to
Construction then comes to be that point.
sale, and they are not allowed to pursue first forecloses, that second debt's going to continue to live. And that borrower is...
The second can still go after the borrower.
Exactly. If the first forecloses, the second can still come after the borrower. If it was a recourse, then they're not relieving the debt.
Or it's up to the jurisdiction of that person's attorney, whatever.
Well, no, it has nothing to do with the jurisdiction of the attorney. It's whether or not it was a purchase money loan or not. And
Recourse and non-recourse. Recourse is the original purchase? Or
non-recourse would be the purchase money, the original loan.
okay, and then recourse is any.
But we're still paying the second. Well, why are you still paying the second? Well, because it's such a small.
So they just can keep the house?
Well, then it would be sold at trustee sale.
You don't have to owe.
Yeah. So, but in this instance,
You have to go to foreclosure or the judicial way, right?
well, it depends. If the
Another class.
So what are some of the options? Well, we discussed short sale a little bit, is specific to the individual bank. But the question, though, is how this relates to see what their credit score is like.
I'm just curious, just because they're still continuing to make payments.
Yeah.
Where's like that right now? It just depends.
Yeah.
Hard to say. Who looks at it?
I want to clarify that you said with the loan modification, that will not change. It's a non-recourse loan.
You can't receive the government.
Because my client had called the bank to tell them that they were going to do a short sale, and they said, well, you should do that.
Right, but I was just told this new
Yeah.
half of things coming out where you're going to get approval within a short period of time.
By at least usually 20% or so. Then they will then be put into another trial program with change of variety and late. I mean, the bank will give them 15 days to submit the paperwork. If it's not submitted, it's denied.
I got 30 files in because I've been doing the mod for an attorney.
Yeah. Make sure they're not beyond 60 days late. Because once you get 90 days late, the bank's going to start the foreclosure process. Depends. In some cases, they don't receive any notice from the banks.
Oh, man. It's really
Months go by, all of a sudden the borrower's, there's a bank, as long as you purchase money loan, the borrower would not be liable for the deficiency if the lender foreclosed. Thus, if the lender is asking for a promissory note,
The borrower had 4 to 5 years, so it's 4 years. 4 years liable, I don't want them to come up after me.
and you as a realtor, you're out of luck. But understand, the reason why they're doing that short sale, you set it up. When the contingency starts.
Right.
But
So
yeah.
the contingencies would start.
We can talk about that.
Yeah.
After class. If they really want to keep the home. Then they might want to see them do a short sale if they don't qualify for that modification. And if the property's been on the market for maybe 60 days or 90 days,
So those
then they got to look in terms of, just like a short sale, they got to look at the terms of the offer. Or even if the second is recourse, then it depends. And so then it comes down to this. If they had a recourse loan, that could be treated as unsecured debt, and when they deplete it all. Borrower's qualification depends upon their income, the nature of their debts, and other factors. If they qualify, then they obtain a discharge of and be liquidated through the bankruptcy process. Where I'm seeing this happen a lot, but also in terms, so for tax liability, for deficiency liability, in some cases it's better that they just file bankruptcy.
Okay, I have a client right now. She's better off just doing the BK and not even doing a short sale. It's like, that would be
But it in theory, it could be recourse if there was a refi and it's not protected because the bankruptcy's done.
What was that again?
Bankruptcy's done.
13. This would be a personal Chapter 11. Chapter 11 is for the most part reserved for during that time, creditors are restricted from pursuing collection act. Or if they have, let's say, 2 loans, And in Chapter 13, they might be able to do what's called a lien strip. Be stripped off title.
Or a loan
Foreclosure.
or a foreclosure, right?
Well, foreclosure is a public record. I think that's going to stay for, I think, 7 or 10 years, I think, as well.
But that's less than
13 rather than Chapter 7, or be required to be converted to a Chapter 13. So it all depends on the borrower's assets and their debt levels in terms of what they qualify for. Credit scores. Extenuating circumstances, for example, catastrophic illness, then Freddie Mac or Fannie Mae may agree to underwrite
On the short sale to get the short sale done,
Yeah.
that maybe that was the only thing, and then you just write the extenuating circumstances.
Just after the short sale, I say go call your realtor. Because I know that 99% of people call for modification. So for realtors, one of the benefits of having them come calling us is they say, in order to get your payment to that number, they're going to reduce your interest rate down to 1 or 2%. They're going to increase your amortization to potentially 40 years. And then they know, okay, we should probably try it ourselves. But
I've spoken to banks on loan mods with clients.